We are outside of 53737 Bridge Drive in La Pine, also known as the Diamondstone Guest Lodge. It's even got its own sign out on Highway 97, and then direction signs getting you to the property here off of Bridge Drive and Sprague Loop. The house is listed at $1.14 million, and it's got 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and over 3,700 square feet. And it was purpose-built as a guest lodge. It has 4 access points, one on each side of the building, doors to access the various suites. And then, as you'll see from the videos, it's got an upstairs gathering area, kind of a great room, and a big deck off of the back. So incredibly beautiful space, so versatile. Each of the suites is able to be connected to the others or locked off and rented out separately. So we'll take a look at the inside and see all of the great detail and care that has gone into the construction and creation of the Diamondstone Guest Lodge. All right, so we are outside of the Four Seasons unit. You can see really nice wood details here and vaulted ceilings. Also a ceiling fan. This space has an electric heater, a TV, a queen size bed, and then it's got its own half bath here. So you've got the commode with some privacy glass, and then the vanity. So this connects out to the main gathering space. This is considered the Four Seasons. So it's got concrete floors that are radiant heat, have radiant heat underneath, and just exceptional quality in the way this property was built. And it was built by the current owners 13 years ago, purpose built to be a guest lodge and to be quite modular. So you can see beautiful custom wood cabinets here, tile countertops and backsplash, a double bowl ceramic sink. There's the view out of the kitchen window. Really spacious kitchen and a gas range with a hood above, microwave, and lots of storage in here, as well as a little wet bar area. It connects in to a dining area that also has a little deck off the back. We'll look at that. There's also some stools around here, so a great gathering place for guests. And then you can see back here, there's just a small, well, decent sized deck that has a couple chairs. And that's also another entry point as well. Coming back in through the dining room, you can see here we've got a locked storage unit that's likely owner's storage for supplies and things. This door takes us out to the garage, which I'll show you in a moment. And then here's the main living space, and that is a solar tube right there. So that goes up all the way to the top of the roof and brings in quite a bit of light. So really big screen TV, lots of comfy furniture here. There's also an electric heater in here. And again, a lot of that blue pine, which is probably local, detail, and vaulted ceilings in the kitchen and dining room. And then this is that main entry area. It's got a big closet here for coats and things. Some storage for things that folks might need, like things for kids and walkers and whatever may be needed. Now we're going into the second bedroom here. This has got a king size bed, a TV in here as well. A big open space. They've got an armoire in there, and then some other storage back there. This is what looks to be an electric heater as well. And then this has a slider out to the back. So there's a grill out here, a hot tub, beautiful view of the pond, and just a lovely space for relaxing and enjoying the area of La Pine. This bedroom also has a full bathroom. The concrete floors continue throughout. This has got a tile shower surround with that river rock flooring, which is really beautiful. And then some storage, the vanity, and a frosted glass door. So from the living area, we're gonna go into the fall room. This one is currently being cleaned, so just heads up. It's not totally done yet. They just had to check out and they got a check-in coming. So you can see there's a window up there, so once the drapes are open in the main bedroom, that would get more light in here. But it's got the kind of that faux wood looking tile and a really fancy shower faucet fixture. And then this is a glass block wall, so you get a lot of light in there. And then they've got an area for a closet where they've just got an armoire. And coming into here, this looks to be a king size bed, and then this is kind of a self-contained unit that's got, you know, some furniture, living room furniture, and a little kitchenette as well. There's also a TV in here. There, we'll turn on some lights. So a nice big screen TV, and this has got a little mini fridge with a freezer, little sink, microwave, coffee, all the things you need, and a great seating area next to a wood stove. And there's access points on all four sides of the property. So you can see here, this one has its own entry. It's got its own little deck out here and a little picnic table. And then the pond is right there, so you can just see it past where I'm pointing. So from the living room, there is a connecting hallway that has the laundry. So this laundry is accessible to the fall suite as well as the Four Seasons and the unit upstairs. There's another access point here to the outside. So we're here at the pond suite, still on the main floor. This one is also being cleaned right now. But very similar to what we just saw over in the fall suite. So a little kitchenette with a little fridge, pocket door here, and then a tile countertop, vanity, those nice glass blocks, and tile in the shower, and that super fancy shower fixture. And just some extra spaces for things, storage for towels, the commode, and then a really big storage area here. So this is a great place for folks to store their suitcases there on the luggage racks. So you can kind of see how this connects to the fall suite. All these doors lock off, so each of these is a self-contained unit, but of course can be kept open as well for larger parties. So leaving the pond suite, we're heading upstairs to kind of the main gathering area here. And this is a space that they use for a lot of events. And you'll see how bright, open, and spacious it is. There's carpet here. And then it opens up to a great room with beautiful wide plank wood floors and a full kitchen. So tons of storage space in here. Beautiful vaulted ceilings, lots of seating areas. So you've got your refrigerator, dishwasher, those same tile countertops that we saw downstairs, an electric range here, microwave, and a little setup for a band, which is pretty cool. Got a sound system and a projector, as well as a wood stove. Really beautiful space for gathering. And there's a deck here out front that looks out. So we're now looking east, looking out to Bridge Drive, which is that road there, and the parking area. And that's the garage. And then we'll go back in and we'll look at the other deck. So coming across, a little coat closet, a half bath in here, which is perfect. So got the same wood floors in here, and then your sink and vanity. This kitchen area connects to the Treetop Suite up here. So here's a large closet with a rollaway, some storage for linens and pillows and such, and then 2 queen beds in here. So more of maybe a family suite, or, you know, can certainly accommodate a larger group. And it's got another little electric heater. And because there's the kitchen out there, this is more just, you know, a little wet bar with its own fridge and countertop. And then it's got a slider onto a really large deck that shows you why it's called the Treetop Suite. So this has the lovely view of the pond out back. So now we're facing west. Really nice sized deck up here, and the owners said that, you know, when they have events here, they can generally accommodate about 50 people just up here in the Treetop Suite, you know, on the deck and in that main open great room that we saw. And still in the Treetop Suite, we've got the bathroom that's connected to the bedroom with the 2 queen beds. And really nice detail there with a red wall. This one has a clawfoot tub. And looks like some of the seals on these windows might be blown. They're a little foggy, so something to be aware of. But a lovely place, and we'll take a look at the outside as well. And now we're out on that deck off of the pond and fall suites. So great seating area, the hot tub, you can see the pond over here, and he said that it recycles the water every 4 to 5 hours. And there's also a really beautiful bridge, so there's gravel paths that take you over here, and then at the current time this bridge connects you to an adjoining property, which is what, you know, the owners own this property, and this is not being sold with the lodge. I believe the fence line is the property, so they will still be next door, here to answer all your questions. Just a beautiful, serene location. And looking that way, when you're out on the road out here, you have incredible views of Mount Bachelor. So now we're just looking back at the lodge on this sweet little bridge and just taking in the scenery and the environment. Some lovely trees here. Very peaceful. So we're walking around the other side here, so this is that deck that we went out from the other suite, the Four Seasons. That's that deck with the main door there, and then the slider. And you can see there's quite a bit of parking, so they've got designated parking for visitors and guests. And very well maintained. It does have a lot of natural landscaping. You'll see that a lot around the pine. And you can see the exterior is very well maintained also. So there's a metal roof, which is great for keeping the snow off during the winter. And then I'm going to come around and show you the garage. That is where they currently operate the Moto Fantasy motorcycle rental business. Now we're just looking at the front of the house. So this faces east, and this is the main entry. So you can see, there's visitor parking here, and Paulina Peak is over there behind the clouds currently. So that's the main driveway. There's a garage that we'll check out in a minute. But this is where the current owners operate the Moto Fantasy business, which would be moving to their property next door, and they rent out motorcycles. So let's take a look at the garage. All right, welcome to Moto Fantasy. You can see this is a great space for anything. They have it filled with motorcycles and festival posters. They have hosted the Newberry event on the neighboring property for years. And they have a lot of bands that come. So they've got some AVs set up in here. And so you've got the double car roll up as well as the single car. And a little bar area here. It's pretty cool. And then a very involved plumbing system here that runs the floor, the radiant heat in the floor. So we talked about that inside. Yeah, very well built. All of the mechanicals are pretty involved, but I'll be happy to get more information to share with you on any of that. And then back here is just a little storage room currently used for motorcycle gear. And then there's also a sink back here just for whatever you might need, kind of a utility sink. So pretty versatile property here. Lots you can do with the Diamondstone Guest Lodge. And then here, just wanted to show you the electrical panel as well. One last look at the garage, and then we'll go look at the other garage. Now we're over here at the other garage. So this has similar exterior to the main building, but just a little bit different. Let's take a look inside. So we're looking inside the man door here, and right now it's just really set up for storage. It's got a painted wood floor, and it's got quite a bit of stuff in here, but it is nice to just have, a separate garage for whatever you might need. And it is really well insulated in here, so a lot of possibilities with what you could do with this space. Okay, now we're at the top of the stairs of that separate garage, and this is currently being used as an artist studio. So it's got really nice light here. Again, you're up in the treetops. Got a view to the east and the south, and it's got a little kitchenette. So another potential space for rental or living in this space. So stove, sink, currently no fridge, but there could certainly be one there. And then it has a small bathroom here. So out here we've got the LVP. In here we've got linoleum, and this is a composting toilet. And it is plumbed, so there's a sink here, and then behind the door is another shower. So essentially another standalone unit. Just, yeah, studio space. Pretty cool.